what's up everyone? Eric Rossi, the guy with the eye, here today for your quick question. I wanted to break down NDAs, non-disclosure agreements. I had a discussion with someone on Facebook who watches this show, which watches the channel, so thank you very much, someone who's been watching for a while. And they wanted to talk about NDAs and how they work and if it's worth signing. So I'm going to break that down right about now. So if you're not familiar with NDAs, once again, they are non-disclosure agreements. It's essentially when a company or person, or it's most likely a brand, reaches out to you and they don't want you to release information either ever about whatever is going to happen or until a certain time, until it's officially announced or something like that. Like for example, you would sign an NDA, and I've done that a couple times with a company if they're working on a big project and they're paying you a sum of money and they're using images or video for something, but they don't want you to say that, that you sponsored that specifically because they'd be working with a lot of collaborators. There's been transactions which you can't talk about, post about legally because you binded that in that non-disclosure agreement. You're agreeing to kind of hide it and mask it and not put that out there, which, you don't have to sign whatsoever, but sometimes it's great. You're not selling yourself out, all your copyrights, all your, whatever. I think you're fine in that situation. And I even have sources that tell me when, certain camera things are coming out, even the big boy brands and sometimes the smaller brands, that I have to wait on as well. So sometimes that's how NDAs work, and there's nothing absolutely wrong with them unless you should know what is in the writing, what essentially they're using, what they're using it for, how much you're being paid. If you're being paid, you should know all of that information before you sign that documentation or give your, your express written consent. Know what the NDA is for. Know what the company is, what they're going to do with it, because you could absolutely give your NDA to someone, you could sign it off, and you could be against something you don't like. Maybe it's a charity that you hate, but you didn't ask, you didn't file the proper information to know that. So NDAs, they're absolutely fine. They're extremely common in the industry, and it's usually these really big companies that you've heard of, no doubt. Really big brands. I don't want to name anything specific to, name the person who came, with this question to me, or some other brands that I've worked with and companies. And it's just crucial, and it's just how they work and it's how they perform. And once again, you're not necessarily giving it away for free because you're not necessarily getting the publicity out of it, but there usually comes with a decent price tag along with it, if it's in that situation. If not, an NDA is just, they say, hey, we know this information's coming. Don't say anything until it's officially announced, which is absolutely fine as well. So hopefully that helped you out. There's probably a little bit more jargon, but that's the basics of NDAs and how they work. Any questions or comments at any time, please leave those down below. Subscribe. I make videos every single week. We're going towards 700 videos at this point, and we are really ramping it up. Give this video a quick thumbs up. That's a quick like. Do that down below. Right now, I'm out.